why. Uh-huh. Huh. Yeah, no, I heard you. I just didn't see it because I had the fucking
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Wilson Seahawks going up against Roethlisberger's Steelers. And with that, we'll send you
as soon as it came out, I was already able to play it because I pre-downloaded
by the Three Rivers. As we headed over to our broadcasting team of Brandon Godin and Charles Davis.
At 11.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the
again, 3 straight kickoffs. You got lit up.
At Heinz Field. Coming up, we've got a
I don't know who that was. I didn't check that time.
Between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now Wilson on first down. He hits Jermaine Kearse. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards there on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Seattle first down.
Lit up whenever you try to catch that shit. Hit stick cheese.
On first down, Wilson. They set up the screen to Rawls.
Oh
and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? To throw again is Wilson. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and long, it's Wilson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
So on fourth down, as seen on TV, here's their resident strongman, John Ryan, on to punt. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Oh!
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Steelers
crazy.
will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
That should have been a fumble. Again, game.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And this is called by Martavis Bryant. And he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and it's a second down. Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner.
You fucking bum. You got bailed out by the computer.
And now no one can tackle the guy.
He went diving out of bounds.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yo, they're getting torched.
Let him get some rack.
Yeah.
Good kill. bag.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Fuck Brandon Brown. Get that motherfucker. Oh, he missed it.
37 yards.
Oh, he almost made it though.
That
was the worst kick in the world. He almost made it.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered.
Snatched his legs up like crazy.
10 yards now with a new
he snatched
rule
your legs,
as
dude.
he's down at the 15-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah,
I know he would have gotten slammed.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Now a play fake here on first down.
Let's go. That was a horrible throw.
Picked off by Mike Mitchell. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
That was Gerbil
After
Wilson.
the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Out left here, it's complete to
man.
Wheaton. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a second down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And now a peek at the starters on the defensive side. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to make it 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Damn it,
dude. As he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf, incomplete. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. Even though
you won in overtime?
Probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience,
this dude can't score on offense.
The longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it.
On second down, Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Stays on his feet, and he's brought down. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. In the slot on the right is Graham. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seahawk ball. A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing.
How the fuck did he get past 2 linemen?
I don't know if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it.
Dude, you see what happened, bro? That's why I lost that one game in overtime.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there.
They always do that, like they drop the ball and shit.
I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Are you so excited, dude? You're going to fucking lose the game.
47 yards. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Oh, motherfucker.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here's Roethlisberger. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
All right, well, we've got a minute here. Let's talk about injuries because preseason it can alter a team's fate. Let's start with the good stuff, though. Rashad Perryman of the Ravens, Tom Hawley of the Chiefs, both of them off of the PUP.
Yeah, they're off. Unfortunately, Vontae Davis, Colts corner, got injured. Dion Lewis with a knee. And then the Bears' Jeremy Langford also had an injury. So it's kind of the yin and the yang of preseason injuries we always see.
Everyone has to adjust, has to find a way to overcome those injuries. What do you say we end on an up note, though?
All right, what do you got?
Victor Cruz of the Giants,
yeah.
all right? Since that knee injury, calf injury in last season, maybe we'll get to see him back on the field in the regular season. He's back at practice.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. It's caught inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on 3rd down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Ben to throw again. This will be caught at the 2. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
I don't know, dude. I don't care either. That's a gimmick.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of this.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And they're going to set
picked
up
off by
shop
somebody
at the 27-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe
he got
mix
picked
it
off
up
by the
now,
dude I
go
leave in
to the
QB
ground
spot?
game and
Oh!
surprise the defense a little
You got
bit?
killed!
I would anticipate.
And he's going to take it in.
You got fucking trucked.
Touchdown.
Eat that.
Le'Veon Bell, 27
He got picked off by somebody in
yards, and the
QB
Steelers
spot.
find a way to stretch their lead.
Oh my god, what a
He's got
fail.
it
And then he
up
got
and
fucking
through.
trucked by Le'Veon Bell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
So what, dude? He still got trucked. And then
This
scored a
is taken
touchdown,
about
too.
7 yards deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you got to be